studio with me, Mick Welding of Morrison Community Hospital, but we're in here today to talk about the foundation. Mick, you've got an event coming up Thursday. Fill us in.
Hey, well, good morning, Gary, and thanks for having me again. We just really enjoy coming over here to Eagle Point Lodge and having a party. This is a gala. We've been over there probably 2-3 times. And just as we were kind of conversing off the air, we've sold 175 or so tickets to this. This is pretty big for us. And I think the local draw has really been good for us because we're going to have a beer and wine tasting. And the Great Revivalist Brewery that just opened up here in Clinton is going to be providing all of our beer and their craft sodas at our event. And also Wide River Winery, who has been around for quite a while, they're going to provide the wine. And local favorite Travis Hosette's going to be singing Sinatra live. And so we've got a really good Clinton connection here going on in a Clinton location. And so we are so excited. We've had people buying tables of 8, tables of 10, to come to this. And then on top of that, Corner Stop Catering up in Spragueville is going to be providing a 2-dish meal and plus a bunch of sides. And they're so well known. Their quality of their food is just amazing. And so they're going to be providing all of the catering. And so I think altogether we've got a really neat evening planned.
And you were telling me that you have sold out. You have already had to give them the numbers of who is going to be there. But if people would like to support the foundation, they can still do that, right?
They sure can. In fact, we're still doing some sponsorships. I've got a little bit of time to still get some things online. We've got some raffle items that we're going to be doing, Gary, and they can purchase raffle tickets at the hospital up until the Friday at noon when we do all the drawings. And we've got some nice connections on there. AdCraft has donated an Iowa Hawkeye themed basket that they do. They do all of our printing for all of our the apparel that we wear over at the hospital. So, I just keep naming Clinton businesses, but having lived here for many, many years, I really enjoy my connections that I've established with Clinton, including your radio station.
Well, we appreciate it. So let's talk a little bit about the foundation. The money that's going to be raised, and a good amount will be going toward what?
I thought that our last edition that we did, that we had a ribbon cutting in October of 2021, I thought that would probably be about it. And we had a room that was designated for future expansion, and I never thought that would be put into use so quickly. I don't even know if the dust settled quite on the last expansion, but necessity kind of drives the need to, in order to expand. We hired a couple of new doctors. Surgeons, and we just can't tell somebody that your surgery is on the books, but it's in August. We want to move that timetable up, because if you're a person needing some care, you don't want to be put off. So that being said, we hired quite a few additional staff members, some operating room nurses, some support staff for these doctors, and we should be having that ribbon cutting here shortly for that brand new operating room. It was needed. Along with that, we built another air room for sterilizing equipment. That's kind of needed when you do surgery. So that went along with it, and then we had to expand our dietary department as well.
All right, very good. Sounds like you're doing a lot of good things over there in Morrison. If people would like to find out more about Morrison Community Hospital, I would imagine you got a pretty good website and social presence.
Yeah. I like, I'm a big guy for, when you first log into a website, I like some interactivity. And so what I had Gary Mativier from Channel 6, does all of our commercials. And he came in and he filmed with a drone some things on the outside of our hospital to kind of look at what it looks like now. And then we let him into the operating room. our brand new one, state-of-the-art operating room. And so he did some filming in there. Well, when you log into our website, which is morrisonhospital.com, pretty simple, and you log into that, the first thing you're going to see on the front page is an interactive. It's almost like a movie. You'll see some film of some of the expansion projects that we just completed, and I kind of like that, to just be able to see that. And then, of course, at the top, you can click on and get additional information on any services we provide.
And, of course, I would imagine information on the foundation as well.
Yeah, they can. The foundation is a big part. This happens to be our 12th year of since the foundation was established at the hospital. And so I've just been there a little over about 10 years, but it's been really neat to see it grow. The foundation has purchased items for the hospital in the past, like a bladder scanner, a new state-of-the-art mammogram machine, and those are some of the things that the foundation does. We raise funds in order to plow it right back into the hospital to improve patient care.
All right, Mick, hey, thank you so much for coming over. Always great catching up with you, and anytime you want to talk about something, let me know.
Love it.
All right,
okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gary.
And now, the Dan Patrick Show.
Dan Patrick.